Remember, we ought to obey God rather than man. Stop eating the crab, shrimp, and lobster. It's unclean. You can eat tuna. You can eat salmon. You can eat halibut. You can eat bass. You can eat cod, snapper. You can eat those things, but leave them bottom feeders alone. They're there to clean the rivers, clean the oceans. But when you take them out in the boat that they be taking them out of, now you see the waters is all dirty as hell. Leave the catfish alone. It got fins, but it ain't got no scales. It got skin. You skin it. You don't scale it, right? So, crab, shrimp, lobster, we're gonna continue to eat those things, right? What about pork? We're gonna continue to eat those things? So now let's say you decide to do that. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and verse 61. This is the flip side, because remember, God said, look, y'all are my chosen people. I created y'all to be above all people. But in order for you to be above all people, you gotta live according to my commandments. But if you go against my commandments, damn, I gotta put you at the bottom of society. So now, these are just like when we was growing up, right? You don't sneak out my house. Don't lie to me. We lie and sneak out the house, there's an ass whooping coming. Some type of punishment, right? Some bad things we did brought a heavier judgment, right? God said, look, don't eat these things I'm telling you not to eat. Don't eat crab, shrimp, lobster. Don't eat no catfish. Don't eat no pork. Hey, you don't listen to me? All right, now I gotta strike you with a disease. I gotta whoop your butt, and I'm gonna bring disease on you. Some people get death. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want to play with God's judgment. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 61. Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law.
Is cancer written in the Bible? Nope. Is gout written in the Bible? Diabetes in the Bible? High blood pressure, hypertension? All those things is what we get. He said all those sicknesses, all those diseases that is not in the Bible,
them will the Lord bring upon thee.
He said, I'm going to bring all them plagues and diseases upon you for breaking my commandments, for breaking my laws. Let's get to sister one more commandment before she go. Deuteronomy 22. Before you go, sis, all right? So now, God gave us a dietary law. He gave us a food guideline, like how when we take the children to the doctors and they got that little pyramid and whatnot. God gave us a pyramid. He gave us a holy pyramid that we're supposed to follow. But we've been following what the white man talking about. And the white man's been killing us all. They got very crafty the way they kill us. They don't have to go out and shoot up bang bang no more on us. They ain't got to lynch us no more. We out here doing it ourselves. They got crafty. So they gave us unclean foods to eat, because they know them foods is not for us to eat. So they want us to keep us in sin so we can kill ourselves out. That's why they put the drugs in the community, put the guns in the community, and they take out the money. So now we got to go fight and scramble to get money some way. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman, my sister Brenda, right? This is talking to you. Read. Shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Now, if God says you shall not do something, do you have an option? Huh? Ain't no option. If I say, you shall not walk out my house, am I giving you an option? No, you have no option. I'm telling you what you better not do. And if you do it, you go against that, there's going to be some problems. You might not get back in the door. You know what I'm saying? God says the woman shall what?
Not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
God told the woman, you're not supposed to wear clothes that belong to men. Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
And us as men are not supposed to be wearing women's garments, women's clothing. What clothing would that be? If we was walking around wearing a woman's garment, a woman's article of clothing, what would that be today? What would that look like? What do you think a woman's clothing is? Give me an example. Dresses and skirts. If we was out here wearing dresses and skirts, we would be out of order. We would be ungodly. So if I can't wear a dress or a skirt, what can I wear, my sister? What can I wear?
Shirts and pants.
So what?
Shirt and pants.
Pants, right? Pants. So if I can wear pants, can you wear pants? Because God says the woman shouldn't wear what pertains to what belongs to man. God don't like cross-dressing. If I'm in a dress and you in pants, that's out of order. That's cross-dressing. I would be a transvestite. Because a transvestite is someone that dresses in the opposite sex clothes. Right? Pants was never made for women.
Bring it out.
Pants were made for men. You have a zipper on them pants. For what? To what? All you got to do is just pull them down. The zipper was made for a man to relieve himself. So he didn't have to pull all his stuff out. All he can do is zzz and do his thing. You supposed to be lifting up, right? Or pulling down, meaning your skirt. If you had a dress on, you got to lift up. The skirt, you can pull down or lift up. But man, they made it simpler and just put a zipper right there for the man to relieve himself. You're not supposed to be wearing pants. But the white man says it's all good in the hood. But God, remember, we ought to obey God rather than man. Read that again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So pants belong to men, right? When you go to a public restroom, you see it's right there, plain sight. God don't want you to be dressing in no pants, sis, all right? Because guess what? When women wear pants, give me Romans 7 and matter of fact, let's finish that out first.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So no cross-dressing. Man, don't be putting on dresses and skirts, high heels and all that. And women, you stay out them overalls, them pants, and them short pants. Read.
For all that do so are...
Now, if you decide to do all that, if you decide to cross-dress, you are what?
For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
You are an abomination unto God. You want to be an abomination? No, right? So guess what you got to do? You got to wear dresses, sis. That's what you got to do, all right? And you covered now. Give me 1 Timothy 2:2-9. Now, the Lord ain't talking about them damn skimpy dresses and skirts. It be a lot of our sisters, they be like, well, it's too cold to be wearing a dress. I ain't down to wear the... Girl, you was just at the club last night with damn near nothing on. What the hell are you talking about? It's too cold. But it's too cold when it comes to covering your body up, huh? But when you want to show your chi-chis and your butt and all that, your hips, thighs and all that, to turn ahead, you ain't too cold. Man, God said cover your butt up. Read this. He ain't talking about no skimpy dress. He talking about a modest dress. All right? We're going to read it. Read.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves.
That women put on themselves. That's what adorn, to put on.
In modest apparel.
Modest. Modest, you know what modest means? Give me an example. Or give me another word for modest.
I don't know. I wear pants and t-shirts.
Unrevealing. It's dressing in a way that does not elicit sex, does not draw sexual attention. All right? When a man sees a woman in pants and is tight, skin tight, they looking at the curvature. They looking at the buttocks. They trying to see camel toe. When a woman wears a shirt that shows her cleavage, a brother thinking about motorboating. You know what I'm saying? You're drawing sexual attention. That's immodest. God says, women, put on modest apparel. Wear clothes, beautiful clothes, but clothes that do not reveal your body, which is going to draw lust in men, because men love women. When they see titties and ass and all out, married or not, they're going to be looking or fight not to look. That's what men love. They love women. Don't let it be their cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? So God says dress in a way to cover your body, so a man is not trying to see what's in between your legs, but trying to see what's in between your ears. Trying to see what's in your brain, all right? Give me Romans 7:14. God's laws are spiritual, sis. You know what's I'm saying where you are what you eat. You are what you eat, right? God's laws are spiritual. So if you are eating a whole bunch of abominations, right? You're an abomination yourself. You allow yourself to be an abomination. Like when you see a lot of America, right? A lot of Americans are obese, overweight. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because they just eating nothing but Big Macs and crustaceans and bottom pork all day. They eating the diets are filthy. You know what I'm saying? So now when it pertains to the dress code, God's laws are spiritual. When a man put on a dress, what do he do? Abomination for sure. His voice go high pitch, hands goes like this, hips get to swaying and stuff. When a woman put on pants, typically what? She buck it up. She out in the streets. She thinking I wear the pants in the house. She ain't gonna humble down to no man, right? Typically that's what happens because they put on another spirit. Read this.
The book of Romans, chapter 7, verse 14. For we know that the law is spiritual.
God's laws are spiritual, sis. They're spiritual, all right? When you keep his laws, you put a spirit of God on you. When you don't keep his laws, you put the spirit of the devil on you, all right? So you don't want to be walking around a damn devil, all right? So start keeping God's laws. Start putting on humility like you got now, all right? It's another, give me 1 Corinthians. Now, as long as, I know you got to go. As long as you stand here, we're going to teach and edify you, all right? So you got our flyer, right?
Yeah.
We got a school in Sacramento, so come visit us because you got to learn more, all right? What made you stop today?
I was just not feeling good.
You wasn't feeling good. Give me Proverbs 20 and 24. So in your mind, right, you just like, damn, I'm not feeling good. They got the Bible, and let me see if they got a word for me. That's what it was. So now, guess what, sis? This ain't no damn feel good. This ain't no feel good.
That's right.
Don't come up here just to get a good feel good and then go back to your old damn ways.
Right.
You understand that, sis? Read this.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 20 and verse 24. A man's goings are of the Lord.
God says a man's goings are of the Lord. A man's goings are of the Lord. You decided to, you came to get some gas?
No.
Read.
A man's goings are of the Lord.
Uh-huh.
How can a man then understand his own way?
A lot of us people, we don't understand our own ways. We think we got up to do something, but the Lord had you come right here while we was going to be here so you can get some edification.
Right.
So you can learn who you are. So you can learn the commandments that you got to keep.
Bring it out.
So that you can start getting success in your life. But ultimately, the kingdom, because that's the true success that we need in our lives, all right? So like you got a hard time going on with your children and whatnot. So you're going to have to deal with them court peoples and deal with the, you know what I mean, whatever steps they got, the ring and hoops that you got to go through. But that's what you got to go through. But give me Matthew 6 and 33. But this is what you can't lose sight of. Because I don't want you to come up here and now I feel good. That's like how people do with drugs. They going through a stressful time. Damn, man, I need a blunt, hit a cigarette. And now for 30, 40 minutes, they good now. Until that high wear off. And then now they need another blunt. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? The hurt ain't, right now it's subsiding. But the hurt is going to come back. What's she supposed to go to for comfort? Huh?
God.
How so? How you do that? You can't hug them.
By praying and
Okay.
going
You got to open the Bible, sis. You got to open the Bible. You got to read, learn, and apply. Read, learn, and apply. That's what you got to do. You got to stop eating the pork. Sure. You got to, matter of fact, pray to God. And you know what, Lord? You just learned that you ain't supposed to eat pork. I didn't know that. You know what? I'm not going to eat pork. That's showing humility. Then he going to start to work with you. You know what, Lord? Damn, it might be hard not to wear pants no more. But guess what? You got to do that. You got to submit unto his laws, and that way he can start to deal with you, all right? But if you be prideful, he ain't going to deal with you. He going to bring a whole hell of a lot of hell in your life, all right? Even more so than what's going on now. Read.
The book of Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of God.
Do what?
Seek ye first the kingdom of God.
You got to seek the kingdom, sus. You got to seek the kingdom first. Don't seek a man. You dealing with a man? You got a boyfriend? Yeah. Seek the kingdom. These Negroes out here, it's going to be nothing but niggas. You know what I'm saying? They just going to be trying to get in your pants. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to be they ain't going to be thinking about marrying you. They're going to be thinking about making you their little, you know what I mean, their little side piece or whatnot. They're not going to try to make an honest woman out of you. Because a lot of times, we don't even go about the things the right way. We don't be knowing these people. We be sleeping and having babies with a whole bunch of people that we don't even know. And then down the line, we start learning, oh, damn, this man is a woman beater. God damn, this man is a cheater. Damn, this is a liar. Or she a cheater. Or she a liar. She a manipulator. Narcissistic. Whatever the hell it's called. You know what I'm saying? Seek the kingdom first, sis. Seek the kingdom first. And what?
And his righteousness. And all these things shall be added unto you.
Guess what? Good things will start to happen to you if you put the kingdom first.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word, his word.